The Watcher of Point Pleasant. For over a year, starting in November 1966, the town of Point Pleasant, West Virginia, lived in a state of mounting dread. It began with unsettling sightings, a large winged creature with glowing red eyes. Locals dubbed it the Mothman. These sightings were often accompanied by bizarre occurrences, strange noises, flickering lights, and a pervasive feeling of being watched. Couples parked at the local TNT area, a former World War II explosives manufacturing site, and were among the first to report the encounters. One particularly chilling account comes from a group of friends diving near the area late one night. They saw it, the Mothman, perched on the roof of an abandoned power plant. It was massive, easily 7 feet tall, and its eyes seemed to pierce through the darkness. They panicked, speeding away, the creature following them for miles, keeping pace with their car. But the terror wasn't confined to rural roads. People reported seeing the Mothman in their yards, lurking in the shadows. The sense of unease grew, festering into genuine fear. Then came December 15th, 1967. The Silver Bridge, a crucial link between Point Pleasant and Gallipolis, Ohio, collapsed during rush hour. 46 people perished. In the aftermath, many linked the Mothman sightings to the tragedy. Some believed it was a harbinger of disaster, a warning that no one heeded. Others swore it was something far more sinister, actively involved in the bridge's destruction. While the official investigation cited metal fatigue as the cause, the residents of Point Pleasant have never fully accepted that explanation. The Mothman is still talked about, a grim reminder of a year of fear, strange occurrences, and devastating loss. Even today, the memory of the glowing red eyes staring from the darkness sends shivers down the spines of those who remember. And the question remains, was it just a coincidence, or was something else watching over Point Pleasant? Something that brought only death and despair. In the early 19th century, the Bell family of Adams, Tennessee, experienced a terrifying series of paranormal events that became known as the Bell Witch Haunting. Beginning in 1817, John Bell reported seeing strange creatures on his farm, and the family began to hear unexplainable noises, such as knocking, whispering, and loud, eerie wails. The activity escalated, and the family was tormented by invisible entities. The figure of a witch, believed to be responsible, began to torment particularly John's daughter Betsy. She was physically attacked, and witnesses claimed they saw her being struck by an invisible force. The haunting captured the attention of locals, and even led to visits from famous people, including future President Andrew Jackson. In 1820, John Bell died under mysterious circumstances, with his family believing the witch had killed him. The story of the Bell Witch remains a haunting tale of mystery and fear within American folklore. The Villisca Axe Murders. On June 10, 1912, the small town of Villisca, Iowa, was shaken by a gruesome crime that still baffles investigators. The Moore family, parents Josiah and Sarah, along with their 4 children, were found brutally murdered in their home, along with 2 friends who had spent the night. The family had been bludgeoned to death with an axe, and despite the horrific crime, there were no signs of forced entry. The killer had even washed up in the house before leaving, further adding to the mystery of the case. In total, 8 victims lay lifeless in the house, and bloody handprints were found in various places, but the case quickly grew cold. Several suspects emerged over the years, Yet no one could be definitively linked to the murders. The house eventually fell into disrepair, and today it stands as a ghostly reminder of that fateful night. Many believe it to be haunted, and it has become a popular site for true crime enthusiasts and ghost hunters alike. The chilling question remains: who committed the Villisca Axe murders, and why? To this day, so many questions remain, and very few answers regarding this case. Thanks for watching.